Hello.
Hello. How are you doing? You well?
Very well, thank you. How are you?
Yeah, I'm very well as well, thank you.
Nobody knows who you are yet.
Oh, that's good.
Okay. Well, now's the time to introduce you. Guys, we are absolutely delighted to welcome to All the Overs Essex podcast, Aaron Beard.
How are we doing?
We're really well, thank you.
Oh, that's good.
We were very excited when you agreed to come on. Thank you so much.
Oh, you're very welcome.
How are you feeling?
Yeah, good. Last couple of days, sort of had time to reflect on this very weird season that we've had, and to bring a trophy home back to Chancellor has been a massive plus point for us, and we've worked hard towards it, and it's been a good year.
Well, I think I can speak for all Essex fans when I say congratulations. It was hard fought, but my goodness, what a fantastic outcome. We were just talking about the fact that at the start of the season, we were all a bit questionable about the format and, you know, the difference between this and the proper championship. But actually, it's been a really exciting ride for everyone. So you must be buzzing.
Yes, definitely. It's obviously it's been a bit shorter. We've had to play good cricket in a short space amount of time, but we've taken our winning mentality and the experience we've had from winning trophies in the last sort of 5 years into the short season and tried to have a formula to win, and then that's what we've seemed to have found really nicely, and hopefully long may that continue.
Absolutely, and we'll talk more about the future in a couple of minutes' time. We've got some questions for you, of course, but there'll be an opportunity for you to ask us anything later on if you want to. That's absolutely fine. But yeah, I've just been shrugged at. I've just dropped that in there. But we might get to the end of our 10 minutes before that happens. So there we go. But so just in the build up, Aaron, how confident did you feel sort of at the start of the season that we would be lifting the trophy at this point?
Well, at the start of the season in March, I didn't think we were going to be playing any cricket, but after we got the go-ahead, we all got together and made up a plan that we're going to give both trophies a good go, and obviously one of them didn't go to plan completely, but we've learnt from that, and we're hopefully going to hit the ground running from game one next year. And then in the Bob Willis Trophy, as I said earlier, we've taken our winning mentality and our game plan into it, and luckily for us, it seemed to have worked again this year, and we're hopefully that should continue with the next couple of years that we're going to play.
Absolutely. We're certainly feeling very, very confident. I'll be honest with you, I wasn't happy with the format personally, but I didn't think we'd see any cricket at all, and I thought, you know, we would be on a second lockdown. But actually, what's been demonstrated over this season is that cricket just trumps everything, and just everyone's pulled together and made sure that the matches have gone ahead, and that the media coverage has been superb. So the fact that we were able to watch the final, you know, with first class coverage is just incredible.
Yeah, I'd like to say from my point of view and from the club that the media side of Essex have been absolutely superb to try and get every person, every member, every fan to watch some cricket, even though it's not in the flesh at Chelmsford. But I'd like to think, and I've heard that there's been a lot of people tuning into the live streams and have been following us all the way, and we really respect that, and we really love the support that our members and fans give us.
Oh, I'm sure anyone listening is going to be, all tens of our listeners are going to be overwhelmed. I'm just joking. We do actually have quite a lot of listeners. But good. No, we're so pleased to have you on here, and it was a real pleasure to be able to have a player on here. It's something that we've been aspiring to, and obviously, you know, you may remember back in whenever the last time we met was the celebration evening down at the club. We had a really good conversation about the future of the club, and when I knew that it was going to be you that we were able to speak to, I was particularly pleased. So thank you for coming on.
It's been anytime.
I'll hold you to that. I've got more questions for you though, so you're not getting off that lightly.
Okay.
That's okay. Just a question about the transition in terms of the captainship. What's the transition between Wesley and Tendo been like? Has there been a transition? Has it been really seamless? Have you noticed any difference?
Well, we're very, very lucky in the terms of that we have Tendo still at the club and he's still performing exceptionally. He's such a reliable player for us, and to have the likes of him, Tom, Alistair Cook, the more experienced players on our side for youngsters like me coming through is something that I've cherished and I'm never going to forget. But in terms of the captaincy, Tendo and Tommy are very similar in the way they captain, because Tommy's probably been watching Ryan with the four years that he'd done and taking tips, and obviously to have Tendo by his side still is also a good learning for him, and Tommy's an exceptional captain just like Tendo.
Oh, I think that's kind of what we were expecting to hear. One of the things that I know Essex prides itself on is that real strength of leadership, and from conversations that we've had previously, and from the things that come through on the media and social media, it's really clear that you've got a very strong unit and you're very well led. Yeah,
and especially this year for Tommy to have this year as his first year as captaincy. I'll take my hat off to him after the stuff he's had to deal with the COVID rules and trying to keep us in check within like social distancing and stuff at the hotel. He's had so much on his plate, and that was even before the cricket even happened. But he's done so well to bring a trophy back with us for him to lift at Lord's.
That's wonderful, and I really hope he gets to listen to this as well, because that's really high praise. So moving on then. So we've achieved the Bob Willis Trophy. All things being well, cricket will continue into next season. What's your prediction? Are we going to get the hat trick, the 3 in a row? Do you think?
Cool, that's putting us under the pressure we like. No, we'd love to win every trophy that comes our way, but with saying that, it's very hard to try and find a balance between all 3 trophies, and then if we do even get to play them 3 trophies, our Essex way is we give everything a go, and we're going to try and win all 3. But we're going to give it a go, so hopefully we'll have at least one, which would be nice.
Absolutely, I think I can speak for everyone when I say we're all going to be behind you, and with any luck, quite close, because it would be really great to see some live cricket next year. Fingers crossed, things go in a positive direction with the COVID situation.
Yeah, definitely. We'd love to have the fans back down at Chelmsford, because they give us such a good buzz in such a small ground. So hopefully, with all things going well, we'll have some good cricket being played and have great support behind us, which we always appreciate.
Absolutely. Well, we certainly look forward to whenever that can be. Don't worry, you're almost towards the end.
No, that's what I'm enjoying this.
We've got a few goof questions for you.
All right.
So,
nice.
I'm going to hand over to Cheese.
Yeah.
Cheese.
I'm here.
It's your question first.
We're going to start with the serious stuff first. Right? It's hard-hitting journalism from my bedroom at its finest. Who takes the longest in the shower?
Longest in the shower? I'm actually going to give that to myself. That's my favourite part of the end of the game. We always go into the shower, have a chat, and enjoy our shower, because we mostly need it after a long day in the field.
Fantastic. Thank you very much for that. Not dropping anyone else in it there. Taking one for the team. Okay, Owen's got a question for you.
Yeah, I'm not sure if you would answer this one or not. So, when it comes to players' retirement, in the current squad, who's most likely to let themselves go after retirement?
Let themselves go in terms of?
Fitness.
Well, luckily our squad done our fitness session yesterday and the scores were extremely high. So there's been some good competitive running at the moment, so I couldn't actually say anyone that would want to let themselves go.
You're still training now?
Yeah, we had our last day yesterday.
Blimey, that's incredible.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
What's the rationale behind that?
Just because we do it every year. So we have fitness sessions at the start of the season, then we have it at the end to see if our levels have dropped, if we've maintained them, if we've got better, just for research and into injury prevention and stuff like that.
Just while on fitness, what's over winter? What's expected of you guys to maintain?
Well, in terms of this year, it's going to be a bit challenging because I don't think we're going to be allowed much in the indoor schools, and in other places that we normally use during the winter. So I think it's going to be pretty similar to lockdown in terms of we try and keep ourselves as fit as we can without using facilities that might enhance COVID spreading. So things like home gyms, running at home, keeping ourselves fit in our own sort of space.
Has anyone invested in a net in their back garden yet?
I actually bought like a baseball net that I could bowl and bat into, but I didn't last long, so I got a bit bored of that.
Because that's Owen's dream, basically.
I think there's going to be many people's dreams, that is.
You just get things. It's getting a garden long enough. You forget about the run up, don't you?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, because yours is really long.
Yeah, it's when I was 19. I've not, even though I bowl at 40 miles an hour, I still keep that long run up. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it makes you look good as well. Keep that up.
It scares the bowler before I actually bowl it. Then they realise this guy's crap. But yeah.
Surely not.
We won't comment any further on that, Aaron.
It's
best for all parties. Okay, I've got a question for you.
Yeah.
Right, would you rather ask to borrow someone else's box, or realise and have to walk out knowing that you've put your Chelmsford shirt on instead of your Essex shirt in a Sky televised game?
Oh, blimey, you've put me under pressure there. I'm going to have to say, safer than sorry, I'm going to have to make sure I'm safe when I'm out there. Because I don't want to be wearing the Chelmsford shirt in vain of my Essex shirt. So I'm going to have to go with the box.
Some things you just got to look after, right?
Exactly right.
Absolutely. Aaron, it's been an absolute pleasure to have you on All the Overs. Thank you so very much.
You're very welcome.
And we wish you all the best for the remaining time between now and next season. Keep safe, keep well, and stay in touch.
Will do, definitely. And thank you for having me on.
Oh, you're welcome anytime, and we will hold you to it.
Of course you can. I look forward to it.
So will we. Take care, Aaron.
Take care. All the best.
You too.
Bye-bye.
Bye.